Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Resin, where we do art from the heart. And I want to talk about a new product that I've been trying. This is my first pour with this particular um, item. It's called Mix to Mold. It is a ceramic resin. Now it's similar, it looks like, I can't say it feels like because I've never done another type of resin like this where it's powder, and I've only done liquids. So I can't say it feels like those other products, but it looks like the other products, like the jasminites, the resin cretes, and stuff like that. So I tried it out. I made a couple of pieces. I demolded from small pieces like this, right, which I've only used regular resin 1-to-1 ratios, right, pieces like this, and they came out perfect. No problems with them, right? They came out the mold. They didn't stick to the mold. Wasn't hard to take out. The details are there, you know. As a matter of fact, this came out a little better than my regular resin because the bubbles were not there. And when I did regular resin, the ear on this Buddha was totally gone. It wasn't even there. I guess because I didn't squeeze that particular part of the mold so the bubbles could release. But anyway, and these are the pieces that I did. I did a small video, me removing the pieces out of the molds. These molds, I got them from Temu. Very inexpensive, right? I thought it was so cute. And, you know, very dainty, very girlish. This would be nice for presents for Mother's Day, someone special, a little girl's room. Really, very, very nice. I'm going to attempt to paint or maybe put some foils on it to see how it does with those particular things. Like, you know, when you do your regular resin. So I'm going to see what it, you know, how it turns out. And then I'll make a video to that. I'm tapping on it so you can hear what it sounds like. You know, it's smooth to the touch. I like it. I think it looks great. So let's get into the product. I'm gonna move this to the side. Sorry, I'm all in the way. All right. This is the bowl that I used. So it says whatever bowl you use, keep that particular bowl. It says any excess, let it dry and then crack it off and then throw it away in the garbage. It states in many of those instructions, do not take any of that leftover. Like if let's say you have maybe half an ounce or whatever and it's still moist or still kind of soft to the touch, and wash it out and throw it in your sink because it will clog your sinks. It will cause damage to your pipes. So you don't want to cause any, you know, damage to your pipes. So you wouldn't do that. So it states, let it get hard, then crumble it and throw it away. Or you could keep it and make, torso pieces and put it into your resin or whatever you want to do with it. So here's the product. It's called Mix number 2 Mold. And it's a ceramic resin. This one is a 5-pound tub. They did have smaller containers or smaller packages in this white color, and they had colored already. The product came already colored. So I didn't want to do that. I wanted to color at my own time or my own preference. So I didn't buy the colored ones. So it comes in a tub, right? I'm going to open the tub so you can see what it looks like inside, how it came. So the most difficult part of this experience with this new product was opening the bag. Oh, when I tell you, I had such a hard time. This particular part right here, you know, it's like a resealable plastic. I'm not resealing it because it took me forever. Me and my son, he pulled on one side and I pulled on the other side to open it. It was horrible. So I'm not going to do that again. It comes with a scooper. My scooper came cracked. And the scooper is in milliliters or cc's, right? So, you know, 30 milliliters is 1 ounce. 30, right? And here's an instruction. It gives you a look of how the product will look and turn out. And then on this side, it gives you the instruction, how to measure it, how to mix it, and how to pour it into the mold, all right? So here it has the steps. So this, you know, I'll keep in there. And as you can see, it is a powdered substance. All right. So along with this, I also bought some colorants. So here are the pigments. I bought all of these. Red, purple, a teal, and of course black. You need black with it. You know, making a lot of things. You can make a marble with this. You can make solid colors. You could try to mix and see if you create another color with this. With this particular item that I did, I just put 1 drop of red. So, you know, when you put red into white, it turns into pink. And it was kind of like marbleized. It's not deep, but you can see the swirls of pink in there. So it's perfect for me. What I'm going to do with this piece is I'm going to embellish. I'm going to paint the poles gold, and I'm going to give the horses color, some brown and black hair and things of that nature. And I might make the top part red, or, you know, something like that. So I'll continue with that. So I bought all of these pigments, right? The person that did the original video on YouTube, I will go back, find her page, and I'm going to link it to this video because I don't remember her name. I'm sorry. I do not remember her name. It was one of those videos I passed by and I was like, oh, what's that? That's some new stuff. I'm like, I got to get it. So I got these pigments. So I'm going to put the pigments over here. And I also got this. She explained this as well. So this is like a sealant. Something similar to Claire's Crafty Corner when she does her Jesmonite. She seals her Jesmonite, right, with a particular product. I don't know exactly what the name of the product is, but she seals all of hers. So they did have this, so I picked it up. I tried to get everything that I needed. It comes with a brush inside. I haven't used it yet because, like I said, I haven't finished embellishing my other pieces that I made already. So it comes with a brush. Here's the brush. All right. Comes with a brush. And here is the mixture. Here's the mixture. So when the lady was explaining and she did coat her piece, she said it was something similar to maybe a Mosh Podge. All right. So let's try to open this up. Bear with me. Oh, I made a mess. So here it is in there. Let me get a tissue. I made a mess. So I'm just going to use my fingers to show you. So see, it's like it's creamy. It feels smooth to the touch. It doesn't feel like pasty or anything like that. Now, once it starts drying, I don't know what's going to happen. And this particular product came in 2 styles. So I got the gloss. They also have a matted one, and I don't want nothing matted. I like shiny products. So here's the sealant, the brush that is suggested to use with it. So we got that as well. So now there's some more stuff I got. This is a small kit to measure, to whisk, or to stir, and to, I guess, shape or get into nooks and crannies. Or I really don't get this one. You can stir with the other side as well. It is all silicone, right? It's all silicone based, right? And you can wipe and reuse these items, right? This one has a little scooper to scoop. And this is the whisk part, and you can whisk. It also has the instructions on how to mix. We're going to get into that one because it's going to be quite hectic for some. I was like, okay, I'm going to go pull out my scale and start doing what I need to do. But let me go back to this sealant. So this sealant, right? It says 1 to 2 coats usually does the trick, right? If you want a really vibrant gloss, it recommends 3. So you're going to put 1 coat, let it dry, then put another coat, let it dry, and then put the last coat and let it dry. Now, it says, let's say I wanted to use this tray and put some hors d'oeuvres on it. It says it's food safe, this product, if you seal it 5 times. So if you wanted to put some cheese and crackers on here and serve it, and it will look so elegant, you must seal it with 5 coats so it can be food safe. So if you want to do that, fine. If you feel like, I don't even want to attempt to do it, then, you know, you'll go with your 3 coats so it could be high gloss sheen to it. If not 1 coat, it's fine. Me personally, I'm going to do the back first and let it seal because it doesn't feel rough, but it feels like unfired ceramic. So, you know, when you go to those places where you do your own cups and your own coffee mugs and stuff like that, and they do it for you, and then they seal it, you color it, or you do a little pattern or whatever, and then they fire it in the kiln, right? So this feels before it gets fired, before it gets cured. So it feels kind of rough to me. It feels like it will peel in time. So I'm going to do the back first. I'm going to do 3 coats in the back, and I'm going to do 1 to 3 coats in the front and see how it turns out. Trust me, I'll make a video and I'll let you see the process of that as well. Now let's get into this measuring and this mixing and stuff like that, because it is quite new and not as similar and not as easy as a 1-to-1 ratio. So here's the table for the mixing. It goes from extra large to a small, I guess, piece or a small amount of the ceramic resin powder, right? So what I did was I broke it down. Let me put this right here so I don't move. I broke it down. I started with the water first. So here it states, we're going to start from large and work our way to small. The extra large, you need 6 tablespoons and 1 cup of the mix. So 6 tablespoons, converted into cups is 1/3 of a cup. 1/3 of a cup. So I got out all my measuring stuff, right? Here it is. All my measuring stuff. I already had this because, you know, I cook. I'm a baker. So here's 1/3 of a cup. So they're saying that 6 tablespoons equals the 1/3 of this. If you're not good with the cups, I convert it into grams as well. So if you convert it into grams, this will be 76 grams worth of water. 76 grams. If you want to do ounces, ounces, it will be 2.7 ounces. So I wrote everything down, but you know, I have to, it's written in, you know, print. I have to type it out and everything so it could be clear and no misunderstanding, right? So that's that. 6 tablespoons will be a 1/3 cup of water, which the 1/3 cup of water, if you want to convert it into grams, the grams is going to be 76 grams, right? Now for the powder, it says 1 cup of powder. So that's easy. You get out your measuring cup and 1 cup. But if you're not into the cups and you're into ounces or into grams, the 1 cup turns out to be almost 10 ounces. Almost 10 ounces of powder. It's 9.9 ounces. And if you want to do grams, it's 280 grams. And we go on and on and on with this particular product. So then the next measurement is a large amount. So it's 2/3 cups of the powder. So the 2/3 cups is about 6 ounces. 6 ounces of this powder. And it turns out to be 170 grams of the powder. I'm saying this is for the people that do ounces or grams, and then I used to doing cups. So if you're not used to doing cups and you want to do ounces or grams, that's how you would do it. You will have to measure it. So I pulled out my scale and I measured every single measurement that they told me I needed for whatever mixture I was making. For this particular mold, I did a solid cup, which was the extra large. And that gave me enough to make the plate and enough to fill this. And then I had a little bit left over for this. So once I filled this halfway up, I ran out and I had to make another mixture. So I made a medium batch. And then I was able to fill that out. And that's how I did all those little pieces. So that was the large, which is the 2/3 cups equals 6 ounces or 170 grams, right? So then we go to the medium. The medium says 2 tablespoons and 1/3 cup of the powder mix. So the 2 tablespoons is about 0.8 ounces. So it's almost an ounce, because you know 10 equals a whole ounce, right? So if you do those 2 little measuring cups, right, you would need 2 of those to make a whole ounce. All right, so it's 23 grams. So we're doing medium for the water. It'll be 0.8 ounces or 23 grams. For the powder, it's about 1/3 of a cup, which is 2 ounces of the powder and 58 grams of the powder mixture. I know it's a lot. It really is. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty much clear and simple. So what I want to do is I want to do a small little piece. We're going to do the Buddha, right? So I'm going to put this to the side. And let's see how much we're going to do. We're going to do a small. So I got my cup. Here. I'm going to get some water. Some water. Okay. I'm going to turn this on. Get the powder going. me get the powder. Here's my cup. We're going to do it in ounces. Right? So I'm going to put my cup. The cup weighs 0.2 ounces. So we're going to clear it. We're going to tear it. Right? We're going to open the powder. Get some of this powder here. So it says, or it states, right, that the small, it's 1/6 of a cup, which is about 1.33 ounces or 38 grams, right? So we can do it in grams. Let's put it in grams. So it needs 38 grams. So we're going to put the powder in here. And when we get 38 grams, we're good. We're almost there. We're at 30. $38, all right? And then for the water, says we need about 0.4 ounces. So it's 12 grams. So we're gonna clear it, gonna tear it, and we're gonna do 12 grams of water. All right, and then we're gonna mix it. It says to mix well. Make sure you get all the lumps. Make sure you incorporate everything. You don't have any dry at the bottom. See, like I have a little dry right there. And we're gonna try one of these colors. We're gonna do purple. So let's get the purple pigment out. I'm making sure I got everything in the corners, that I don't have no dry left. And we're gonna put, I'll say two drops. Do you think I should get another one? I don't know. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do one more drop. And I'm not gonna mix it all the way. I'm gonna leave it like that. And I'm gonna pour it in. Ready? Pretty good. So that filled up this mold. So it says in the instructions that this will be able to be pulled out of this mold in 1 hour. That's what it says. Now this mold is kind of lopsided, so I always stick something at the end. So you see, it's very watery, right? Very watery. It's level. It does shrinks. It shrinks when it dries. So this will recede into it more. I noticed that when I made the small bird, I filled that up to the top. When I came back, it receded quite a bit. But we're gonna give it an hour. It's gonna be ready in a half an hour, but it states 1 whole hour. So I'll be back in an hour. For you, it'll be a couple of seconds, and I'll let you see how it turned out. Okay, guys, I'm back. So it's been an hour. It's set. We're gonna pull it out. Let's see what happened. the mold. It's a soft mold too. Here's the piece. Here's the back. See? Everything just falls off. Little excess. And here's the piece. You see the ear. The hands. Feet. What you think? I think it's cute. I could have put like 2 or 3 more drops. Make it a deeper purple. This is like a marbleized kind of purple because it's light and dark. And I didn't mix it all the way. I did that on purpose. But there you have it. Mix 2 more. What you think? I think it's cute. The mold is cute, but I think it's nice. All right, so let me tell you where I found it. This is a product that is sold in Michael's craft store. I've been buying arts and crafts from Michael's for the last 3.5, 4 years. I buy all my resin from there as well. Let me show you what I use. I use Craft Smart. This is what I use. This is the resin that I prefer. I can only find it at Michael's. This is a Michael's product. It's not sold in Amazon or anything like that. Only Michael's. Now, when this is sold out, and it's sold out quite often, I order from either Amazon or Michael's itself, and I get this. This resin is awesome as well. I love it. It's crystal clear, and it works for me. So either this or this. So everything that I bought pertaining to mix to mold, I bought it at Michael's. I bought everything: the mixer, the gloss sealer, the pigments, everything, and of course the resin itself at Michael's. And this tub, I kid you not, was only $29.99. This was like $12. These pigments are $4.99. The mixing container with the accessories, I think it was $10.99, something like that. So everything under $100. I mean, you can't go wrong. And then I go to Temu and I buy all the molds that I want. And the molds are inexpensive at Temu, which a lot of you know that for shopping for yourselves. I see a lot of people with their Temu hauls. And what can I tell you? You could go try it, see how you like it, and make some pieces, wait for it to cure, or the curing time. So it says 60 minutes. Definitely you could pull out the mold, but it's still curing. It takes approximately 48 hours for it to cure solid hard. Right now, it's still, when you touch it, you could feel the moisture in the product. As the product has been drying, I feel the hardness of it, and it feels glass-like. Glass-like. That's what I could say. It feels glass-like, but you know it's not glass. And I don't know, guys. You go to Michael's, try it out. You don't have to get the big tub. There's individual packages that are a small amount. I think they're like 2 pounds, something like that. And try it out. Make small pieces. Make something little. Make something like I did. You know, make something little. You don't have to make anything extraordinarily big. You can make a small items. And try it out. Okay? Let me know what you think about the video. If you already have the mix to mold and you're making something or you haven't attempted to make it as easy. The only thing I would suggest is, yes, either wear a mask and wear your gloves, because the powder is messy and it flies. It's like all other powders. It will go up your nose. It will go into your system. You don't know what this stuff can do to you. So wear your protective PPE while you're working with these products. And once again, when you do have leftovers, do not wash it out and throw it in your sink. It'll mess up your pipes, right? So just let it crust over, crack it, right? Crack it, make little terrazzo pieces and put it into your regular resin, and you'll have a variety. All right, so let me know. Thank you for stopping by. New people, maybe you would like to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button, give me some thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, take care. Bye.